Hello, lovelies. It's Dee here from Golden Thread Tarot. I am here to bring you another channel message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance. Okay? So, let's figure out what needs to come out, what needs to be said, what needs to be talked about. What do you need to know about the world? So, something new is coming your way, is what I'm getting. Someone or something is traveling your way, and energy is traveling your way. Okay? It's coming into your energetic field. Okay, this is somebody that's coming forward with a lot of love energy. Okay, let's talk about it. What is this? Well, yeah, Spirit wants to say it that way. What does this person have to say? Okay, I never thought it would be this way. So this person is either surprised to see you or surprised of the exact situation that's happening between the two of you. This needs to be more than just feelings. I need something tangible. So this person is coming forward because they need something tangible. They need something to ground into the 3D. I'm being shown the Ace of Pentacles. They need something more between the two of you to ground into the 3D. It can't just be feelings. It can't just be, connections in the higher realm. I want something else, okay? I crave you all the time came out, but it came out upside down, and I am being guided to read it to read it upside down, okay? So this could be a person that feels like they shouldn't want you. I feel like that's the kind of feeling that I'm getting from this person. Take back your power. Okay. I hate that look in your eyes. That's why I turned away. So yeah, so this person feels like they failed you, or this person feels like they weren't there for you like they should have been there for you, right? I never thought it was I never had the intentions of it being this way. I never had the intentions of hurting you this way or causing or making the situation what it is now. It was never my intention. I really need to talk about it. I need to open up about it. I need to speak on how I really feel. It doesn't need to just be feelings. It needs to be something tangible. It needs to be out there in the open. And this person is saying that they had to take some time to turn away to deal with some of their own internal issues that they were dealing with, and they had to, in a way, take back their power because they kind of felt like they felt like they were wanting you, but they shouldn't want you, or they shouldn't want to be with you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I feel like this could be a family member, or it could be somebody very close to you. It could be somebody that's a Leo, or you could be a Leo. This person also too with the Strength card feels like they've been having to hold back. They could feel like they've been having to hold back because they wanted to keep the peace, or because they wanted to protect themselves, to protect somebody else, protect other members of the family, or protect protect their ego. Let's dive more into this. What does this person have to say? Okay, so 6 of Cups. When we first met, based on how we were in the past, I never thought that this situation would get to the point that it is now. This person is reminiscing on the past, reminiscing on the way things used to be, the way your connection used to be, or the way that things used to feel in the past. And it's like, based on the past, I never thought we would have got to this place. And this is not where I wanted us to end up, right? Oh, goodness, that's a book. We're gonna... But the main feeling I got off that was like the 8 of Swords is what stuck out to me the most of the cards that flipped. Like the 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. So it was kind of this energy of feeling stuck, going back and forth, like stuck in between two worlds. Yeah. 4 of Wands, this person feels like they were supposed to work on their security, or like they were supposed to work on something else instead of working on this, or instead of working to be with you, or instead of it's like this person putting their security, or putting their finances, putting their home, putting maybe even another relationship over this, For some of you, I'm getting, yeah. period. Two of Cups, putting another relationship over this. For some of you, I am getting that for some of you, this could be a person that feels very apologetic because I'm getting a very sense of like a parent who got remarried, and they gave and because they were focused on really wanting to have like a fresh new second start for themselves, they're coming forward to say they never thought it would be this way. They never thought that them getting this new second chance or a fresh start would have such an ill effect on you, or would have you feeling some type of way, right? um some type of way. I am kind of feeling that. So there is this kind of like parent child kind of role here, that you could be feeling either one of those roles. So this could be you feeling like you need to come forward and be honest with a child, or be honest with another parent, or be honest with a family member in some type of way, feeling like, oh, I feel like I prioritize my new family over what I already had, because I just needed a fresh start energy. That is one scenario that's coming strong. Is coming through really strongly so that's definitely for at least one person out there, right? But in general, this could also be a person that okay, I'm getting several scenarios. So that's one. You could be in a relationship with this person, and they're kind of like, I never thought it was going to come, like, I never thought it was going to come, to this energy. I remember how much we used to love each other, how much we used to care about each other, how much, it used to be there. There used to be that physical contact, but now it feels like the only thing it's based on is the past, is how much we used to love each other, how much we used to care for each other. It's not, it's kind of, they're kind of giving me like sitting at the opposite ends of the table, sleeping in separate rooms, that even that much energy. It's like, it's like, it feels like how much we used to love each other in the past is the only thing that's still keeping us together. And I feel like, we both aren't craving to be with each other, right? But I turned away because I couldn't stand to see that look in your eye. I couldn't stand to see the disappointment, of me not being the partner, or me not being the person that you thought that I was. Like, I couldn't stand that look in your eye. That's why I just turned away and I didn't say anything, But now maybe this is coming to a head. Now this needs to be more than just feelings. I need to speak on how I truly feel. It needs to be out in the open as to how I truly feel. Okay. There's also another scenario here of a person saying that they chose a different relationship or a different person over you in a romantic sense, and they're saying like, I feel like I've been having to hold back how much I really care about you, because I feel like I shouldn't feel this way about you. I feel like I shouldn't care about you. I feel like maybe even I got obsessive in a point, and I had to step back, and I had to take back my power, and I had to allow you to take back your power, and I had to get to a place where I felt like I could release you. But I am at the state now, either in all of these scenarios, this person is feeling like they need to come forward, whether you're this person or you're the person in, receiving this person coming forward towards you, right? This person feels like they need to come forward and they need to get something off of their chest. They need to talk about how they really feel on the inside, and they need to make it known. They need to have an Ace of Swords moment where they are standing up and they are not hiding their truth and hiding how they really feel about things anymore. I definitely feel like it is going to be a Tower moment. It might even cause a fight, or it might have been causing fights in the past, So you guys could have been bickering, or could have been fighting, or could have been back and forthing with each other. And then, finally, what's really wrong is coming to the surface. It really wasn't that you left the toilet seat down. It really wasn't that you didn't, I don't know, you didn't turn the faucet off. It really wasn't that you didn't do whatever it was, all these little bickering back and forth and fights. It's not really about that. It's really about something different. It's really about something deeper than that. Yeah. So this person is really being called forward to get justice for themselves, as in being able to speak their truth 100%, being able to speak their truth about how they really feel about this. Or they need to bring the truth forward to you and confess how they really feel. Yeah. For some of you, this person also has they are apologetic. They do feel sorry. They're like, I'm sorry. I never wanted it to be this way. I never meant to make you feel like I abandoned you and like you weren't good enough, or like my new family was what I needed to pay more attention to, or this other person meant so much more than you, or, that I never meant to draw this out as long as it is, because I really thought that staying, or I really thought that staying away was helping you, or was helping you feel better. But this person is being very drawn. This needs to be more than feelings. It needs to be more than just me saying I'm sorry, or me feeling the guilt, or me feeling the shame, or me feeling the heaviness of this. I need to get it off my chest so it can come out. And this person is definitely been going through a lot of karmic lessons. 10:10 down on the clock right when I said that. Karmic lessons of things coming back around, okay? And they're seeing the error of their ways, right? They've been meeting a lot of obstacles standing in their way, and they know they've been taking their time. It's taken them a long time. This could have taken years. This could be years in the making of this person finally coming forward and finally being able to speak the truth, finally being able to take responsibility in their fight, in their part of a fight, or their part of making the situation the way that it is now. Based on how it was, I went into this with the best intentions. That doesn't mean that I tried my best or I tried my hardest. I didn't make mistakes. I did. I never thought it was going to be this way, but it did. It turned out that way, and that wasn't my intention. It wasn't my intention to hurt you more, you know. For some of you, this person felt like the best thing for them to do was like to leave and to just kind of leave you, because they felt like their presence was the issue. Because they felt like their presence was the issue, and they felt like if they took themselves out of your life and just went and had a new beginning, or went and just let you do your thing, that you wouldn't feel exactly the way that you feel now, but you do, because it made you feel more abandoned than anything, right? And you felt like this person left you to go have a brand new beginning with somebody else or with some other kind of situation, and they just left you behind to deal with all of the yuck, all the karmic yuck in the mud and all the BS, right? And it's kind of like this situation was like, okay, this person's coming forward to have a real open, honest conversation with you about it, about something they have been 100% holding on to. This might make you feel kind of defensive. It might make you feel kind of, yeah. But Spirit's saying, take back your power, step back, the hermit, go inside and see that this is happening for a reason. This is something you have manifested. So if you've been asking for the truth, if you've been asking for a conclusion, if you've been asking for, it's like, man, why couldn't my dad be there for me? Man, why did this relationship fall apart? I went into this with the best intentions. I really loved this person, man, why, you know, that kind of energy. Like, man, why? I really went into this with the best intentions. Why did that person decide to stay with a toxic situation they didn't want to be with anymore? Yeah. There is an end to this situation with the death energy here on the back of the deck. There is an end to this situation between you and this person. 100%. And this does not, and I feel a big energy here of forgiveness, of moving on, of letting go, of getting a conclusion, putting like a period to the end of the way things used to be, to these feelings just swirling around between the two of you, but nobody really speaking on them, or nobody really, having the opportunity to say how they really feel about it. Yeah. Whew, this is gonna get really real for some of you, especially if you're dealing especially if you're in the scenario where you kind of fit into feeling like abandoned by a parent, or feeling like left alone by a partner or spouse. This person also feels a lot of shame around the fact that they actually felt relieved leaving you, because it allowed them to escape away from dealing with the reality of the situation, with the reality of the how they kind of set this kind of shittiness in motion. And they're like, for a long time I was relieved at the thought of not being in your life, because of a bunch of messed up things that this person had going on. Maybe even the relationship with their own parents, or their own relationship with their spouse, or with your other parent. Okay, might have really gave this person, excuse me, some relief to get away from this situation, and feel like they could just start brand new and just move on, and it wouldn't affect you, and it would be better if they weren't in your life. But this person is also saying, but also at the same time, I can say that's my ego saying that, but underneath that, I knew that I was relieved that I wasn't gonna have to deal with this, that I was kind of shirking out, or shrieking, how do you say it, that I was kind of running away from my responsibility, that I had here to be emotionally present, to be aware of your feelings and how my actions really were going to affect you and set you up for your life and set you up for future interactions with people, or set you up for future relationships, and not giving you the best, giving you that faulty foundation to set all of this trust and building relationships and things on. This person is saying it was never their intention to do that, but they did live in this kind of space where they told themselves, where it gave them some relief to their guilt, so there's some relief to telling themselves that it was better that they weren't in your life, that it's better that they just left you, that you're better off without them there. And now they're kind of in a space where they're realizing that's not exactly the truth. The truth was the truth was is that you deserve that person to be there and show up for them. um, and another truth is that unfortunately that person just wasn't ready. They couldn't be there. And that's not an excuse. They should have been there, because especially if it's kind of like a situation where it was like maybe this person wasn't ready to have a family, or wasn't ready to have a child, or wasn't ready to be a parent, wasn't ready to be a father, wasn't ready to be a mother, or wasn't really healed enough from their own crap from their childhood and from their life to be this person that you needed them to be, whether or not it was a partner, a good parent, a good family member, brother, sister, a good friend, whatever it was. This person, that's just the reality of it. Hurt people hurt people. This person was very hurt, and it never was their intention to pass on that hurt to you by the way that they acted, by the way that they treated you, by the way they made you feel based on their actions. um this person is saying, I never wanted you to feel like I didn't love you, or like you weren't good enough, or like, I didn't, the truth was, I did not feel like I was good enough. I did not feel like I was good enough. And unfortunately, by my actions, I passed that on to you. I passed that feeling on to you. Instead of dealing with it myself, I just handed it off to you, because in a way it was easier. It made me feel like I was relieved from the responsibility, like, oh, this is not my responsibility. Oh, this person's feelings, they're not my responsibility. And at the end of the day, it is true. It is on us to gain our own security, and to gain our own responsibility, and to let people, but that comes over time though. And to let people, the development of detaching from people, that comes after the healing from situations like this. um Detaching and letting people be who they need to be, understanding that our parents or our partners can't be perfect people that cookie cutter fit in all the holes that we need them to. They don't all People don't always live up to the roles that they assign themselves to in our lives, or they don't always live up to the expectation of what society tells us those roles should be. um Sometimes people aren't ready. Sometimes people are childish. Sometimes people are mean. Sometimes people are selfish. Sometimes people, are hurt, or broken, however they want to refer to themselves, right? I don't want to call somebody broken just because they have these issues. They can always be fixed. However, at the end of the day, it's on that person, to fix it. And of course, no man is an island. We're not doing this alone, but yeah. So it's basically like this person saying, I never thought, I came into this with the best intentions. I wanted, if this is a parent, it's like, I wanted to be with your mom or with your dad. I wanted us to be that happy, healthy family. I wanted to get everything that I did not get in my childhood. I wanted to give that to you, but I didn't. But I couldn't. But I wasn't ready. Um, Unfortunately. Shit. It's a lot of majors here too. Justice, Hermit, Magician, and the Death card, as well as some heavy hitters. Even though all your cards are heavy cards for me, are like really significant cards for me. So I think this is going to be a very significant conversation, or a very significant meeting, a very significant. I don't know what's happening there with my with that pronunciation. Um, but definitely, this is going to be really significant. This is coming in. There it is. Ace of Pentacles. This is coming in. Yeah, this is a blessing being brought in by your ancestors, specifically your ancestors, to help heal this. Because it's because I did see the 10 of Pentacles earlier, so that makes me think about this generational issues. And now whether or not this person was necessarily the person that caused or was the initial trauma that you experienced, whether they caused this initial trauma that you experienced around this, or whether or not they were just a person that kind of was like a continuation of it. So say that you already had attachment issues or something like that from your family or from your parents, and then you were in a relationship with this person that treated you the same way that your parents did, or treated you the same way, that kind of energy, however it applies to you. No, a little bit of all of it probably applies to you, most likely, right? But Spirit is bringing this forward so that you can, Eight of Cups, walk away from this. They understand that it's something that you've invested a lot of time, a lot of emotions, a lot of yourself into, but they are bringing forth this peace, this harmony, this understanding, this balance inside of yourself, right? This Two of Cups energy, they're balancing out this Two of Cups energy for you, so that you can come at this and have a new start, have a brand new start, and come at this from a different way, from a different perspective. Yeah, this is coming really quickly. This is coming really, really quickly for you. Spirit wants you to know that. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. There's that full energy I was feeling, and the star energy. Absolutely, a brand new beginning, a brand new blessed beginning. It's bringing all of this to the light, so that the light of the sun can be shown on it. So that judgment can get passed on this situation, this tower moment. And you can find an end to the confusion of this, the kind of murky karmic confusion of all of this. Like, they're showing me that scene. Okay, that scene from Fresh Prince, when Will Smith is acting that scene and he has an actual real breakdown, and they leave it in the show because it's so real. It's just like him being like, man, why didn't he want me? Why didn't my dad want me? Why wasn't my parent there for me? Why wasn't this person there for me? They were supposed to be, and it wasn't fair, and it wasn't my fault, and I didn't ask for it, and it wasn't fair that they gave me their BS to deal with for the rest of my life because they weren't ready to deal with their BS, and it's not. Spirit says it's not, but it happened. Unfortunately, it happens all the time. And sometimes, you're the person that's being asked, as this light worker being, as this person being born into this family, you're being asked to be the one that steps up. And you can't always keep saying, well, why didn't they step up? Well, why weren't they there? Because our parents, because our spouses, because our friends, our family, they're not perfect people. And even when we live in even when in our society, ground into us, it should be that our parents, that our home, that our house is a safe place. It isn't always that. That our friends are supposed to be there for us, that our parents are supposed to take care of us, that our spouses are supposed to be there for us, and be there through thick and thin. It's not always the case, unfortunately, right? It's not always the case. Yeah, this is a lot around your heart chakra and around being open and honest with how you really feel. And I feel like this person is going to be very open and honest with this Queen of Cups here. They're going to be very open and honest with the way that they feel. And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to be open and honest about the way that you feel. Again, coming back around to that World card that we started off this reading with, begin the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. It's a lot of relief and a lot of release that can happen here. Your spirit guide, especially your ancestors, they're so excited. They're like, oh, finally it's happening. Like, yes, here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, here it comes. Here comes your victory. You're closing out a really, really important soul cycle here. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You're closing out a really, really important. You're walking away from so much karma that has been on you for not even just in this generation, but in past generations. You are helping to heal yourself, your future generations, your past generations in this particular family, in this particular bloodline, as well as your past selves. Because I feel like this is a situation where you might have been born, or you might have gotten lifetime after lifetime, if that's something that that you subscribe to. If not, just let it apply for this life, right? Obviously. That this is an issue that you've been really trying to face for a while. And it's felt really heavy for a while. But yeah, Spirit is saying that this is coming forward to help you just let go of it. Yeah, it's this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. Yeah, it's replacing this Queen of Wands in reverse energy here with this Empress energy. Okay, for some of you, it could specifically be around your mother, or specifically be around becoming a mother or being a mother, here with the Sun card right underneath, right? Trials and tribulations around a mother figure, or around this mothering energy in your life. Okay, feeling abandoned or feeling judged, feeling taken care of, just feeling kind of really dark and heavy energy with this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. It's a very deep karmic feminine energy here that you're evolving out of. Yeah. It's addressing this energy, parts of yourself, parts of your shadow self that are in this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. You're very angry. It's addressing a lot of things. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I am angry. You know what? No, you shouldn't have done this. You know what? F you, because you should have been there for me. But then once you finally allow yourself to get that out and allow yourself to feel your emotions instead of repressing them, especially if this is around a parent. We talk about this all the time on the channel, or we have before, right? With like healing parent wounds and things. So many times in our society, we're told, oh, you know what? Your parents always love you no matter how they treat you, unless it's extreme. But even, what is it like? What is it? Who... There's a frog climbing on my window right now. It's just a little tiny tree frog. Yes. Oh my gosh. The frog is about, for me personally, the frog is about cleansing, clearance, adaptation, and it's kind of this energy of being able to live in both worlds and live with both sides of yourself. It's really reminded me of the actress. She was in she was in the Disney Channel. She was in the Disney Channel for forever. I can't remember her name right now, but she wrote that memoir of herself where it's like, I'm glad my mom's dead. Or I'm glad my mom died. I'm sorry if I'm, but anyway, she's kind of getting a lot of flack for that, especially for the title of it. And she's like, have you read my book? Have you read my book? Have you read the things that my mom did to me? Have you read about the physical, emotional, and, um, body physical abuse that she put me through? Like, do you know why I feel that way? And so it's kind of that energy where it's like, you can allow yourself to just be angry, right? To be angry, maybe not to lash out over it, not to get physically violent over it, not to stay in that energy, but just to finally allow yourself to say, yeah, it's okay. Even if they were your spouse, even if they were your parent, even if they were whoever, even if it was your grandma, yeah, you're allowed to be angry at them. It's okay. It's okay that you're angry. It's okay. Stop chasing this part of your shadow self away. It needs to be acknowledged. Acknowledge it so you can face it, so that you can heal it, so that you can allow yourself to go through it. Because those feelings of anger, or those feelings of wanting justice, right? That's why. That's why the anger is there, because you're like, I should have gotten better. I deserved better. I deserve something different. So I feel like this is why this energy is happening, right? So I kind of allow this to happen. I'll let this happen for you, right? Let this happen for you. So that it can be replaced with this kind of Empress energy here, where it can be replaced with the Sun energy here. That's why this is coming to light. So that you can heal, so that you can actually leave it alone and walk away from it. For some of you, it's accepting that these things actually really happen to you. Maybe even in the face of other people kind of denying it, right? I feel like this is this person's higher self coming forward now, whoever they are to you, right? Saying, in the 3D, I might be denying it. In the 3D, I might be still running away. But I know, and I want you to know that I know. I know I messed up. I know I fucked up. I know I should have been there for you. It was never my intention to hurt you, but I did anyway. you know? Yeah. And this could have been something you felt like you were lacking, some kind of closure or something. It's like, why won't this person just at least admit what they did? They know what they did. Why wouldn't they at least be honest about it? Why won't they, because it's painful to them. It's painful to them to be honest. And their automatic defense is to deny it, is to walk away from it, is to say no, it didn't happen, or pretend like it didn't happen, because there's a lot of pain involved in accepting the responsibility of their actions, and how much pain and how much negativity it caused you in your life, you know. And yeah, we might say, well, can't you just, of course, they could have, but they didn't, because people aren't perfect people. People aren't always who we need them to be. Sometimes they're just being who they are, or the best that they can be, and sometimes that's not the best for us, right? So it's about this energy of replacing, of not just acknowledging this Queen of Cups energy, right? But to acknowledge your emotions, to acknowledge why you have this part of yourself that feels this way, and to understand that you are justified in feeling that way, right? But that does not mean that you are justified in carrying it, holding on to it, you know, lording over these people's heads, or turning around and giving, like, doing just like the person did to you, and hurting other people around you just because this person hurt you in the past, right? And I feel like that's kind of what's caused you also to not recognize this within yourself. It's been a lot easier to blame this person, like, it's they're this way and they're that way and they're this way, but there's parts of this person, especially if they were a person that raised you, or especially if they're the person that you spend a lot of time around, that mirrors this part of this person, you know, within yourself. So it's about allowing that part of yourself to be recognized and to be healed. Because you can't, the first step to solving an issue or solving a problem is admitting that there is a problem to begin with, right? You can't start your road to recovery without admitting that you have a problem to begin with, and taking responsibility and accountability for that, eventually, and taking accountability for your own healing. But I definitely feel like this person feels like they definitely need to come forward and accept their part of their healing is them coming forward and accepting their responsibility in the role that they played in this as well. And this could, like I said, this could be something that has happened for the majority of your life, or this could have been a relationship that you were in for a long time. You could have kids with this person. You could, like I said, this person could be your parent, and you could be thinking about how you'll have a relationship for as long as the two of you are alive, and then even after that, right? So yeah, it's a new cycle. Like I said again, it's a new cycle that's really trying to be born here, that's really trying to be manifested, that's really coming as a result of you going inside and doing a lot of your work. And so as you're going inside and healing, and realizing and recognizing and honoring your feelings and how you really feel and why you feel that way, this person on the other side of it, on the other side of this emotional connection the two of you have, they feel that pull and that tug of, this person is acknowledging, this person is healing, this person is trying to move on. You need to come forward and do your part of this. Yeah. Yeah. So this person is being asked to become an kind of, I don't want to say force, but it is kind of a sense of, at least along the tie that the soul tie that you have, or the soul, the kind of energy exchange that you have with this person. They are being guided to let go of you, to allow you to go, to come forward. And if they can't come forward, or if they don't come forward, because we always have free will at the end of the day, you allowing yourself to have the space to allow this, allow to let this go, with or without this person's help. But you got a lot of spirit guide help coming through, especially a lot of ancestral help. So thank your ancestors, thank the people that came before you, thank the people that are walking with you, or the spirits that are walking with you, because they are here coming in, bringing in some major, major emotional change into your life. all these emotions that you've been feeling are finally, you know, it's coming to the surface, and it's becoming this tangible energy here in your life. So it's time. It's really time. It's been manifesting, you know, been manifesting in relationships and friendships and partner, you know, other partnerships, or however it has been manifesting, you know, or even in your body, you know. Yeah. So this person has dreams. I think about holding you in my arm. If this is a parent, they think about, they've been giving a lot of dreams or a lot of memories of them like holding you when you were a baby, or, you know, being there for you, taking care of you, or the lack thereof being there for you, taking care of you. A lot of that. Can we talk? I need to tell you something. So definitely, this person is definitely wanting to talk about it. They want to talk about it. Whether they will end up, I don't know. I want to be honest. This is a karmic soul tie. We aren't soulmates. Exactly. This is a karmic soul tie, right? This person knows this. This is a karmic soul tie that the two of you have, you know, I'm running back to you. This person feels drawn to come back and relieve this soul tie. I never thought I'd see you again. Yeah, you might have told this person, I want to talk to you, or I don't want to see you again. But they could be coming back now. And it's to give you this. You've been manifesting this. Honestly. You know, this person finally I want to talk. I want to be honest about what this is. I want to be honest about how karmic the situation is. I'm changing my definition of love. So this person is wanting to change. They're really changing how the version of love they thought they were giving you. In some kind of twisted karmic way, they thought that what they were giving you was love. They thought that that what you perceived was abandonment, what was them saying, you'll be so much better off without me in your life. Because this person doesn't think very highly of themselves, and then then they finally had to let their ego get to a point where they could finally be honest with themselves and say, look, you didn't make this any better. You know, one often meets his destiny on the road that he takes to avoid it, right? So it's like, exactly what I didn't want to happen is exactly what my actions caused to happen. And I'm changing my definition of what I thought love was. And I definitely feel like this is you too. Because I feel like you might have been taught by this person that this toxic form of love they were giving you was love, right? And this conditional love that they were giving you and they were giving themselves was how you loved yourself or how you loved other people. And this person is just like, ooh, we got to change this. My friend circle is getting smaller. So you or this person might have been dealing with a lot of people in their life being very honest with them about how they truly feel. If you've been having people go off on you or say some rude things to you or something like that, this person probably has also had this. But it's also saying like, Spirit saying that they're culling the people around you because, wouldn't you rather know? It might be very painful to know that this is how a friend or a family member or a loved one or a lover really feels about you. But isn't it better to go ahead and know that's how they actually truly feel, instead of letting them smile on your face or still be there for you or still being in some kind of physical relationship with them, even though they don't really want to be there, or even though they don't really like you, or even though they have all this pent up aggression or anger or whatever it is towards you. So Spirit is saying a lot of truths around a lot of people are being kind of very, very much so opened up right now with this Justice card. A lot of truths are being opened up. And if you were in a state where you were praying to Spirit to show you the truth of situations, to show you the truth of what really lied in people's hearts, Spirit is saying, boom, boom, boom. Okay, you might not like it, but it's gonna be the honest truth. You had a lot of karmic soul ties around you. You had a lot of karmic soul ties around you. Boom, boom, boom. The truth fell down. I think about holding you in my arms. There's that again, right? So these people think about keeping you close, think about holding on to you. But the truth is, a lot of them are karmic soul ties that have a very kind of conditional definition of love. And you probably had a very conditional, version of love that you had too as well, right? Take the first step. It's the hardest. Yeah. So Spirit is saying they understand that it's hard, that all these changes and that all of this, but all of this is happening in your favor. All this is happening for you, not to you, right? The universe isn't just giving you the beat down of the century by this person or these people or that or this and this happening. The truth is being revealed to you, the truth, so that you can start at zero, so that you can start at a brand new beginning, so that you can go from that 10 of Pentacles back to that Ace, right? So you can go from all the karmic energy that you've been holding on to for years to boom, okay, it's out, it's done. Now you can cut the people and cut the ties from your life that you really need to, and you can start over and build on a foundation based on actual real love, actual real self-love, actual real love, and of being able to give a form of unconditional love to other people. Sorry about that. So definitely, but after I paused though, I started getting a call, and then I looked at the bottom of the deck. Expect a call. I'm tired of looking at my phone. Expect a call. So you definitely could be hearing from this person. This person might literally call your phone, or try to come towards you, send you a message in some type of way. I definitely feel like this person, and they might not really tell you. They might just kind of be like, hey, can we hang out? Or hey, it's been a while since I talked to you. Let's meet up, or let's have dinner or brunch or something like that. I don't know. I thought I could control the situation. Now I'm learning to surrender. Yeah. So this person thought, again, like I said earlier, this person thought that removing themselves from your life, or the way, however they handled it, they thought that that was going to be what was best. But they're also admitting that they did that too because they're scared, because they thought that was what was best for them. And it's kind of the situation that they're taking on, is that I was trying to say I was doing what was best for you, but I was really doing what I thought was best for me and my ego and my actions. I ran away because I couldn't handle this connection. It's so intense. Exactly. This person said, I ran away because I could not handle what you were asking me to do. How do I move on? I'm working on it. Yeah, right? So I feel like you're trying to move on. You're trying to work on it. This person's trying to do the same. So that's why this is happening. I'm building a healthy foundation for our future. So yeah, so this person is saying, like, I'm trying to build that new healthy foundation. It was, it was built on rubble. It was built on an unsteady foundation. So I'm trying to, to build something different. I was stuck fighting everyone around me. So this person is saying that they felt so stuck for so long that they've been dealing with a lot of karma and a lot of stuff, a lot of changes happening in their life, a lot of their own actions kept catching up to them. And so they're kind of just like, whoa, I've been stuck for a while. And now on the other side of it, I've come to the realization that I haven't really been there for a lot of people and friends, and particularly you. This person feels particularly guilty about your relationship, whatever that was. I'm not waiting anymore, making a move. Yes, this person said, I'm not waiting around anymore. I don't feel stuck anymore. Everything I said before was just an excuse. Wow, yeah. Person is saying everything that I said before, it's just an excuse. I think about holding you in my arms. I think about finally being there for you and supporting you the way that I should have been. I think about actually trying to give you the best of me, actually trying to, I wasn't there for you back then. Maybe I can be there for you in the way that I can be now. I'm making room for you in my life. So this person is saying that they're chasing out a lot of their own demons and chasing out a lot of their own shadows and chasing out a lot of their friends and their family and people that they were stuck, their karmic soul ties as well, to make room for because I feel like some of them are like, they don't feel like they're going to come forward and your relationship is just going to be instantly perfect, or everything's just going to be fine, or you're just going to instantly forgive them, or you're just going to instantly welcome them back into your life. And in some kind of way, a lot of them know that you guys aren't going to have, especially if this person is like an ex-lover or that kind of issue, they know that they're going into it with just the intent to admit their fault, admit what they did wrong. And a lot of them I don't feel like are being like, let's get back together necessarily. I just feel like a lot of them are coming forward to be like, man, I was shit in that relationship. I'm sorry. Because I feel like a lot of them know that you don't necessarily want them in your life for real. I don't know if their goal is really reconciliation. They're just coming back around. Yeah, can you focus on me? I need some attention. So this person is saying, you know, hey, can you give me just a little bit of time? I know that I wasn't being there for you in the past. I know that's what you were asking from me for such a long time, and I kept running away from it. But I'm here now, so can you give me some attention so that I can, you know, say what I need to say, and you can say what you need to say too. Again, that I'm thinking about holding you in my arms. So this person is really thinking about being like this safety and this person for you that they never were in the past. I'm tired of looking at my phone. Expect a call came out again. Yeah, this connection challenges my beliefs. So this connection and how things ended up working out between you and this person really challenged this person to look at themselves, to look at their own actions, to look at how they were handling a lot of things that were going on in their life. You know, so if this is a parent, they're kind of like, wow, like, you know, my child doesn't want anything to do with me, or wow, you know, this the circumstances of this really are kind of, you know, kind of hurting me. But I'm getting that they're hurting me because I set this up myself. I set myself up for failure. I set myself up for this energy, based on my actions. So this person is taking responsibility for this. They're kind of going back and forth. At least their higher self. Inside, they definitely are. Can we talk? I have something to tell you. So definitely, they are going to be taking responsibility for this. They are. Karmic family. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of you, this has to do with karmic family issues. Either this person is coming forward to say, I wasn't who I needed to be in the relationship with us together because of my karmic family, because of the foundation that I was given that wasn't very strong. Or this person is really coming forward to say, I wasn't being the best friend, I wasn't being the best partner, I wasn't being the best parent that I could have been, or the best. Now, I'm not really getting coworker, that kind of energy. It's feeling close, right? Because of the kind of karmic mess that I was given, but that still wasn't an excuse for me to not be there for you. I should have been there for you. Um, I'm tired of waiting, making a move. This person is tired of waiting. They're tired of being in this kind of holding pattern, and they're ready to admit, um, yeah. And for some of you, you might be, I'm hearing that baby come back again song, that baby come back, you can blame it all on me. So I definitely feel like for some of you, especially if you are resonating with this being an ex, or this being like an ex relationship or that kind of issue, okay, I'm definitely feeling like you might be being really drawn to watch that reading as well. That was it's like they're coming back towards you. I think it's like they're coming back towards you, but what energy are they coming forth in? Or like it's like they forgive you. You can blame it all on them, but they still. And I don't think this is the person that blames you, but some of you might resonate with those two readings there as well. So go check those out if you feel guided to. Yeah, but I definitely feel like at the end of the day, this person, yeah. This person was like, I really do love you. And at the end of the day, it was never my intention for it to be this way, honestly. Um, but it's very challenging for this person to be there for you in the way that they were supposed to be. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so very much for giving me the opportunity to deliver this message to you. Thank you for your spirit guides and for your ancestors who are guiding you forward here to receive this message. You know, good luck moving forward with this person. Do your healing, even if this person doesn't come forward, because at the end of the day, this person still has free will, you know, and if they're not ready, they're not ready. It is what it is. If you're not ready, you're not ready. It is what it is. This will come back around when you are, you know, but it's coming up here because spirit said it's something you've really been asking for. It's something you've really been trying to manifest. It's really been something you've been trying to allow yourself to deal with and face and get over. It's something definitely your spirit guides have been setting up for a while. So they're saying, you know, give yourself a chance to heal and move on from this. All right, if you like this content, give it a like. If you have any suggestions, or if this resonated for you, if you have any comments, let me know down below. Okay, please check out the links in the description box down below. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, my contact information is in the description box down below as well. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me. If you guys like the Sinking Sun message deck here, this is available for purchase. This is my deck. I make it. It's down below. You guys can visit the direct links to it, or just visit the links to my other site to purchase any of the decks that I make. Thank you guys so very much for your love, for your light, for your support, for your comments, for your likes, for your shares, for your views, whatever you're doing. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this brought the love, light, and clarity that you needed in your situation. Okay, and I will check you guys in the next one. Bye.